Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Blackadder. And this is a British series from Rowan Atkinson, aka Mr. Bean. So most people know him as Mr. Bean, and I know he popped up in things like Rat Race, and he has a small but really memorable role in Love Actually. And Rowan Atkinson plays Mr. Bean, who's a complete fool, but Rowan Atkinson's very clever and intelligent comedian, and Blackadder really leans into that as these 4 series, and including a Christmas Carol adaptation. You go through all these different time periods and adaptations of history, and this family, the Blackadder's, Rowan Atkinson's playing somebody in that family, whether it's with Queen Elizabeth, or supporting a prince in, I think it was Germany in the third one, or during World War I, fighting the Germans and everything. And Rowan Atkinson's great. He's snarky, he's funny, he wrote this whole series. There's a lot of fun with the historical aspects of it. Some of the series are better than others. I think it really peaked with Blackadder Goes Forth, which is the 4th one touring World War I, which just has an amazing cast with Rowan Atkinson. Hugh Laurie is fantastic in seasons 3 and 4, where he's playing a bumbling buffoon of a prince who is a complete idiot, and Blackadder trying to manipulate him the whole time. And then he's a kind of silly, goofy member of the military in the 4th one, and then you have Stephen Fry, whose mustache is majestic in the season 4 one, and you have Brian Blessed in the 1st season. Robbie Coltrane pops up in the 3rd one, including in the Christmas Carol one as a ghost of Christmas Present, and basically loses Hagrid, more or less, and you're just huh, okay. And you have all of these great actors. Miranda Richardson. I have to give some shout outs to some of the some of the smaller actors that I knew who Rowan Atkinson and Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry, Miranda Richardson. I knew who those all were. And you have people like Richard Curtis, who's a really important and recurring character in these, and Tim McInerney, who pops up in a lot of these, and they all bring so much comedy here and have all the fun with the history elements. Some of the seasons aren't great. They're fun enough and interesting enough. Each season's 6 episodes each series, so it's a pretty easy watch through. But some of this is comedic gold, and really the last season is fantastic with this whole World War I setup. They really found their niche in that setup, but in the other setups they find some fun episodes. There's one particular episode where they hire actors to help with the prince's speech, and Blackadder's trying to undermine these actors the whole time because maybe the actors have some ulterior motives, and of course Blackadder does, because that's who he is. He's always trying to play everybody for everything. And that's Rowan Atkinson really gets to flex some muscles that he really doesn't get to in the Mr. Bean things, so that's always fun. And honestly, this is on Hulu right now. It's from BBC, and just a fun, silly romping of a trek through history. And if you're a history buff, I think you'll find a lot to enjoy out of this. Especially if you love British comedy. This is definitely British comedy, and it's a lot of fun. And I laughed. I really enjoyed it. I didn't care about any of the characters, but I had fun with the characters, and I think that's the end goal specifically for this series. It's not I cared about any of the Blackadders. They're all kind of scummy human beings, but in the end, they were fun to watch. But I would definitely recommend this. It's a grand total of 24 episodes of 4 series of 6 episodes, and then you have the Christmas Carol episode. But in the end, this is a fun, enjoyable, and great flexing opportunity for Atkinson and Hugh Laurie and Fry and Brian Blessed and Robbie Coltrane and Miranda Richardson. But those are my thoughts on Blackadder. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.